Okay, YouTubers, what you're looking at now is the block that has been weighted with the parchment paper, because the parchment paper allows for subsequent layers of the fiberglass, because there is no actual oxygen barrier like in wax paper. But it does allow for a smooth release once the fiberglass is secured, as you'll see. And as you can see, you have a nice crisp line. Once again, it's just a regular block that I have. As you can see, it's just a nice flat side. You just lay the flat side after putting a nice crisp crease within your paper, so you have a nice tight angle there, and you just put on there after you have all the resin actually within the fiberglass. And you just sandwich it in there and have it weighted down, so that it comes out with a nice crisp line that you can go ahead and do the minor sanding with. And again, the parchment paper will allow you to do the subsequent layers of the fiberglass, because there is no actual wax, and it's still slight tack to it. When you fill it, you can feel slight tack. But once it cures, obviously that tackiness is going to go away. However, you can go ahead and get that tackiness back by putting some acetone. And the same thing is, I'll go ahead and move this toward this corner here. This nice angle here is basically the same way. You do your layup on one side and get it to a point where it is nearly completely cured, and get to another point, and the rounded edge here, as you can see by this one strip that still has the permanent marker on it, that's just a strip to hold it, because I had to put a slit, and that's just to hold it together. And obviously that's not going to show on the other side when I do the gel coat on the opposite side. And the reason I'm doing this is because it was not perfectly square when I did the layup, because the paper that I was using is very pliable, and even though it had the all the clay and the tape to hold it in place, it still didn't have the stability to keep it nice and square, so it gave a little bit of a sag. And this is just going to be a filler, and the aluminum foil that you see on the back is just to keep it from sticking to the fiberglass structure that's behind it. But I'll be pulling all this off and trimming this fiberglass, getting the knife edge off, and then go ahead and trace on the outside after it's all sanded, so that I can cut out the actual portion here and then place this in to the part that's been cut out, so then I'll have a nice square edge on all sides. And again, this is the air dam to improve the aerodynamics of the car. Later on, I will be using the aftermarket fans in front for the cooling of the radiator. Okay, that's it. Thank you for watching.